You ever seen those stories of kids that are placed in no-win situations, and despite the odds, they manage to really just overcome. They supersede whatever type of situationship that they have, and they rise to going to be better people. And I'm going to tell you, that doesn't happen with everybody. I would like to welcome you all to my headspace in five, four, three, two, one. All right, so I figured this Alonzi stuck to the window. I figured that this is an excellent opportunity to go and go through this file for this kid from Georgia, the kid that shot up school. So the source said that the writings were discovered in the bedroom of the suspect, Colt Gray, and included references to the 2018 massacre of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Florida. The discovery, which could shed more light on the motive for the shooting, comes amid an emerging portrait of Gray's tumultuous family life in the years leading up to the deadly attack, revealed CNN about court and law enforcement records, social media posts, and an interview with his grandfather. As that portrait was emerged, so have details about the investigation and authorities in pursuit of the alleged responsibility in shooting. Gray told investigators, "I did it," while being questioned, Barrow County Sheriff Judge Smith told CNN on Thursday. And while Gray faces 4 counts of felony murder, Gray's father, Colin, who has been arrested in connection with the shooting, accused of knowingly allowing his son to possess a weapon, Georgia Bureau of Investigation Director Chris Hosley said Thursday. Colin Gray, charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter and 2 counts of second degree and 8 counts of cruelty to children, the GBI said. As for Colt Gray's family situation, his parents went through a bitter separation and custody dispute in recent years. They called the law enforcement on each other. The family was evicted from at least one home, and Gray's mother was arrested on suspicion of keying her husband's car and drug possession, law enforcement records show. At the same time, Gray's mother and maternal grandmother have accused Gray's father of being verbally abusive toward his family for years. He was a good kid, but he lived in an environment that was hostile. Charles Palmer said of Colt, his grandson, in an interview of CNN, his dad beat up on him. I mean, I'm talking about physically. But screaming and hollering, he did the same thing to my daughter. The grandfather said he had never seen Colt Gray show any kind of anger problems, that the turbulence of the family life had affected the teenager. Now, investigators seeking to understand the suspect's motive are looking into his family's previous contacts with the state's Child Protective Services and the agency. The GBI. One source told CNN the AR-15 rifle was purchased at a local gun store as a Christmas present. The other source described the gift as a present. Attempts to reach both of the suspect's parents for comment on Thursday were unsuccessful. CNN was working towards determining whether Colt Gray and Colin had legal representation. Colt Gray's parents' relationship started out with a promise. In July 2011, shortly after he was born, his parents bought a small firearm in Barrow County, outside of the college town of Athens. They planned to create a non-profit therapeutic riding school for local underprivileged children. His mother, Marcy Gray, who worked in industrial engineering, later wrote in the LinkedIn post, "Well, those plans were derailed in part because of her husband, Colin Gray, had at least 3 major back surgeries," she wrote. The couple had 3 children, later sold the farm in 2019, according to the property records.
After they moved, the family faced a lawsuit after.
This story kind of describes what creates broken homes. The parents have dreams. Something happens to destroy those dreams. After a while, the parents cannot continue facing the problem, so they go at each other. The kids get stuck in the middle and eventually becomes the scapegoat or a forlorn participant in a blame game. They receive the abuse. They get put down. They relay all that hurt on the child. Furthermore, the child has a life of their own. So with a turbulent upbringing, they get swept up by life itself, being bullied by parents and peers. Some people know how to take their lemons and make lemonade. Other people want to see the world burn, just like they feel, and just like their life is falling apart. That response is always wrong. But you can go in and see in the story how hurt people can eventually move on to hurt other people.